Good morning and welcome to TAPS Volleyball, the championships for 2019. We're live from University High School in Waco, Texas for today's 4A championship matches. Thank you for joining us on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio for today's contest. We want to give a shout out to the Waco Convention and Visitors Bureau along with the Waco Sports Commission. TAPS proudly partners with Waco to make Waco the Texas championship city for TAPS championships. Visit WacoHeartofTexas.com for more local information. We'd also like to thank Blue Frame Technology. When you're looking to get more out of your video streaming, create better broadcast, and increase your audience size with Blue Frame Technology, host and sponsor of the new TAPS TV network. NCSA, Next College Student Athlete Recruiting Network, connects over 2 million student athletes to more than 35,000 college coaches nationwide. To prepare for your future, learn more and find your best college fit by visiting ncsasports.org. Today's contest will not be possible without our partnership with Wilson Sporting Goods. Wilson Sporting Goods, the official ball for TAPS. Thank you, Wilson, for partnering with TAPS for 10 years to bring the best out in our athletes and in our contest. Children's Health Andrews Institute. They want to keep your athlete playing strong, so keep Children's Health Andrews Institute for Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in the forefront. They are providing our trainers here today. Caitlin is on site to care for any injured athlete. All injured athletes have a home at Children's Health Andrews Institute. If there's an injury on the court, Children's Health Andrews Institute does keep your students safe. Again, thank you for Caitlin for being here today. Thank you again for joining us on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio for today's 4A championship. The 4A championship, the designated visiting team, Trinity Christian School of Lubbock, the Lions, and the designated home team, Geneva School of Boerne, the Eagles. Lions and Eagles coming your way soon here on TAPS TV. And our home team, designated today to be Geneva School of Boerne, head coach Shelly Vaughn. Welcome to the Lions, welcome to the Eagles, as we play to determine the TAPS 4A state champion.
For the 4A state championship volleyball match of 2019, our championship match features the Lady Lions of Trinity Christian School.
Here shortly, we'll turn the radio and announcing over to John Pritchett. John Pritchett, the voice of TAPS, will announce our starting lineups momentarily. While John's finishing his pregame, we'll finish ours. Our thanks to TASO, the Texas Association of Sports Officials. Without the officials, contests can't happen. Thank you for joining us here on TAPS Radio and TAPS TV. Thank you to our officials today, as in yesterday and always. Christian School of Lubbock, our designated visiting team. Beginning introductions, number 1, Olivia West. Number 2, Faith Lecker.
Number 6, senior Harley Brewer.
It's going to be number 6, Harley Brewer.
Junior Kylie Earlbeck.
Number 7, Kylie Earlbeck. Number 8, Abigail Snelling. Number 10, Emma Mandry. Number 13, Lily Underwood. Number 15, Elizabeth Ashworth. Number 16, Victoria Soseby. Number 17, Sky Dickey. Number 18, Lauren Henry. And number 19, Everly Buchanan. Starting for Trinity Christian School of Lubbock, number 0, Kinsey Burleson. Number 3, Peyton Dove. Number 4, our setter, Callie Johnston. Number 5, that's Madeline Ritchie. Number 9, Brooke Cox. And number 11, Lauren Catherman. The Lions of Trinity Christian School Lubbock. Last on the court, number 12, Madeline Cox. 14, Anissa Marino. And now for the lineup, Geneva School of Boerne. Number 1, Alexa Davis. Number 2, Emma Erfurt. Number 10, Ainsley Plesko. Number 3, Catherine Lacey. Number 4, Lily Radigan. Number 5, Karen Garrow. Number 6, Catherine Stiles. Number 7, Chloe Higgs. And middle blocker number 9, Avery Myrick. And number 11, that's Lily Langenbahn. The Eagles of Geneva School of Boerne. Thank you again for joining us for today's 4A championship. We'll be back shortly for the action. Thank you for joining us on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio. We'll have the invocation followed by the national anthem.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. Thank you that you have given us breath and life. We get to use it on this game. We get to compete with honor, play to your glory, to fight alongside our sisters in Christ. And Lord, I just pray that you would bless this match. Thank you for Trinity Christian. Thank you for the fans and players, coaches. And thank you for Geneva School of Boerne and all that the coaches and fans and players have put into this day. Lord, we pray that you bless us. It will be an honorable day, and we give you glory and all we do. We pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Please remain standing. As we approach the veteran's door, we remember to
Pre-game concludes. The action will be heating up here shortly. It's cold and outside, but it's warm in the gym, and we're ready to play. TAPS Volleyball 4A State Championships for 219. We have Trinity Christian School of Lubbock and the Geneva School of Boerne ready to take the court momentarily. Thank you for joining us on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio. Both teams in Navy today. Geneva School of Boerne, if you're watching on TV, from right to left. Trinity Christian School, Lubbock, they're going from left to right. Both teams set their lineups. The officials making a last look, checking the card and getting the serving order correct. 4 games yesterday and only 1 rotation error. Don't want to see that happen again, so we appreciate them. Ready to go here for TAPS TV. Volleyball 4A 2019, number 5, Madeline Ritchie, first serve, Trinity Christian School, Lubbock. Handled well by Geneva. That's number 5 on the attack. Karen Garrow sends the ball wide. A quick 1-0 lead for the Lions of Trinity Christian School. Ritchie to serve. Again handled well. This time we set Garrow again. Comes near side. Good recovery. Go back to the Geneva Eagles. This time it's number 3. That was Catherine Lacey. We go far side to number 9, Cox. Handled well again by Geneva. Garrow. This time she finds the mark. She ties the score at 1-1, Eagles and Lions. Number 4, Lily Radigan to serve for Geneva. Quick tip across, Geneva to sit. Brooke Cox goes through the block. It was touched. Point, Lions 2, Eagles 1. Serving, number 0, Kinsey Burleson. Deep down the near side, handled well. We're setting Garrow again. Garrow goes to the middle, finds the block. Good recovery by the Lions, but it sails wide, out of bounds. We're tied at 2, Eagles and Lions. This time serving, number 5, Karen Garrow. Garrow for Boerne Geneva with the serve. Ball goes into play. Burleson with the set. We go far side to Brooke Cox. Cox gets the ball in. Good recovery that time by Lacey. You see where we go this time. We go right down the middle, number 12, Madeline Cox. Number 9, that was Avery Myrick trying to power through the block of Trinity, unable to do so. Brings our score, Lubbock Trinity 3, Eagles 2. Number 4 now serving, that's Callie Johnston. Johnston with the serve to the far corner. It sails wide, flag up immediately. Point for the Eagles, we're tied at 3. Libero, number 7, Chloe Higgs, the sophomore, to serve for the Eagles. Ball played deep on the back line. We're setting Brooke Cox again. Good block by Geneva, but it sails to the far sideline. Out, point to the Lions. Substitutions made. That was Brooke Cox with the serve for Lubbock. We're going middle to number 3. That was Catherine Lacey earning the point for the Eagles. We're all tied at 4. Number 6 steps back for Geneva. That's going to be Catherine Stiles. See where we set. This time we go far side to number 5. Number 5, that's Madeline Ritchie. Lubbock 5, Geneva 4. Number 12, Madeline Cox to serve. Good job by Garrow. Ball played middle to number 3. That's Lacey, and she again finds her mark. Catherine Lacey ties us up at 5 apiece. Number 11, that's Lily Langenbahn. Langenbahn to serve. We set far side. That's number 5, Ritchie. Ritchie with the point. 6-5 Lions. Number 3 to serve. This is Peyton Dove. Garrow with it up. She gets it up. It's going to be Garrow with the hit. Sails long. 7-5 Lions. Garrow's come out swinging hard. She's scored a point or 2. She'll find her mark shortly. She did yesterday. Number 3, Peyton Dove with the serve. Garrow, we're setting again for Garrow. Unable to get there. Ball set a little close to the net. 8-5 for the Lions. Dove serve. Garrow, good set that time. Tries to power through the block. Lubbock was able to get up. We're going to set near side to 14. That's Marino. Garrow. Ball sent back over the net. Quick tap back over by Geneva. We're setting Madeline Ritchie on the far side. Garrow gets her hands on it. Good job by Langenbahn. Sent back over by Lacey. Setting far side again to Ritchie. Good job that time by Chloe Higgs. We set Garrow. Good job by both teams at continuing this rally and play. Number 4, Lily Radigan's been busy. Lacey tries to go through the block. We go Garrow, blocks back up again, and this time it falls to the floor. Point Geneva. Geneva School of Boerne 6, Trinity Christian School out of Lubbock 8. Now serving for Geneva will be number 3. Number 3 is Catherine Lacey. Cox gets the ball up. We set far side to Ritchie. Ritchie finds the hole in the middle. 9 for Lubbock, 6 for Geneva. Number 5, Madeline Ritchie steps back to serve. Garrow. Radigan sets her again. This time she goes long. It's going to be a point for Lubbock. Lubbock, Trinity Christian School 10, Geneva School of Boerne 6. Ritchie to serve. There's Garrow again, getting down low. Now she'll come on the attack. Through the block, it's out. Point for the Eagles. Number 4, that's going to be Lily Radigan to serve. 7 serving 10. Radigan goes deep. Flag goes up. It was long. Point for the Lions. Lubbock 11, Geneva 7, 0. Kinsey Burleson with the serve. That one goes long. Garrow and Higgs took a look, let it sail past the inline. Now Garrow to serve. Garrow serving 8, serving 11. She went deep and found Catherman. They find Brooke Cox. Brooke Cox to Lacey. They come back and attack hard. Flags down. It's a point. Lubbock 12, Geneva 8. Number 4, that's the setter, Callie Johnston. First one we've had trouble with. Geneva's been excellent at receiving serve. 13 for Lubbock, 8 for Geneva. Garrow gets the ball up. She goes to Radigan. Radigan sets it this side for number 11, Langenbaum. Langenbaum was accurate yesterday from this near corner, and she is again. That's a point for Geneva. Geneva School of Boerne 9, Trinity Christian School Lubbock 13. Chloe Higgs sends it into play, but sends it long. That's going to be a point for the Lions. Lubbock Trinity serve. That's number 9, Brooke Cox. Lubbock Trinity 14, Geneva School of Boerne 9. Langenbaum, Radigan. We go to number 3. We're looking in the middle, and we find Catherine Lacey. Catherine Lacey with the kill. Brings our score to Lubbock 14, Geneva 10. Stepping back to serve. Looks like it's going to be number 6, Catherine Stiles. Johnston gets to it. Hit back over by Brooke Cox. Radigan sets. She sets number 3. That's Lacey. Unable to get through the block. Tip back on the far side. That's going to be a point for the Lions. Cox was able to get a hand on it. Lubbock Trinity 15, Boerne Geneva 10. Substitution, our first time today, we'll have Lily Underwood, number 13. Lily Underwood subs in for the serve. Similar pattern as to yesterday. Jim Quiets, Underwood with the serve. Ball sailed just long, the flag's up immediately for a point. 11 for Geneva, 15 for Lubbock. Number 11, Lily Langenbaum to serve. Burleson to Johnston. They find Marino. Marino finds the floor for a point for Lubbock. Lubbock Trinity Christian School now leads Boerne Geneva 16 to 11. 16 to 11, Lubbock Trinity Christian School. Number 3, this is Peyton Dove with the serve. Garrow, Radigan. Garrow finds the mark. This time she went cross court for the point. Number 3, Catherine Lacey steps back to serve, trailing 12 to 16. Ball picked up by Cox. Johnston sets Ritchie. Ritchie went deep. Langenbaum saves to Radigan. Radigan sets Garrow. Garrow powers through the block. Johnston sets far side to Ritchie. Whistle on the play. Gonna give a point to the Eagles. Geneva School of Boerne 13, Lubbock Trinity 16. Number 3, Catherine Lacey continues with serve. Brooke Cox to Johnston to Ritchie. The block that time. Good job of getting up by Radigan and Avery Myrick, but the point falls to the Lubbock Christian Lions. Lubbock Trinity Christian 17. 13 for Geneva. Ritchie sends the ball into play. Good set that time by Myrick. Garrow goes deep. Ball at the net. Good fight that time by both teams. Garrow sends the ball back hard and earns the point. Boerne Geneva 14. Trinity Christian School Lubbock 17. Stepping back to serve now is number 4, our setter, Lily Radigan. Radigan serve to the back end. Johnston sets Marino. Marino finds the middle of the defense for a point. Trinity Christian School Lubbock 18. Geneva School of Boerne 14. Number 0, Kinsey Burleson to serve. Good pickup by Garrow. Goes over the net. Quick touch. Garrow sets it up. Here comes number 9, Myrick with the tip. Johnston goes far side. Finds Brooke Cox at the net. Block was there, but it falls for the point. Point from Trinity. Trinity Christian School Lubbock 18. Geneva School of Boerne 14. Apologize on the correction. Trinity School Lubbock 19. Geneva School of Boerne 14. Thank you for joining us here at TAPS 4A Championship game number 1 on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio.
Hockey especially is a very mentally challenging game. Contact sports, especially like hockey and football, you have a brotherhood like nothing else. Like they're literally your brothers out there. You can play with someone for one game and they're like a new brother to you. Like, as you can see, just me smiling by it, like just thinking about all the memories that I've had playing hockey, it's amazing.
For a state championship volleyball, it's been worth a ticket today. Action between Trinity Christian School of Lubbock, coached by Tyler Neal, and Geneva School of Boerne, coached by Shelley Vaughn. Kinsey Burleson, number 0 in red for Lubbock with the serve. Our score, Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 19, Geneva School of Boerne 14. Garrow, Radigan chases it down. Garrow comes across. She finds Burleson on the back line. Burleson unable to handle. Point, Geneva. Geneva, School of Boerne 15. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 19. Garrow to serve. Karen Garrow, she goes short. Catches the net. It was a good look, just not quite far enough. Gives the point to the Lions. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 20. Geneva School of Boerne 15. We have number 4, Callie Johnston to serve. Johnston returns the favor into the net. It's going to be 16 for Geneva and 20 for Trinity Christian School of Lubbock. Libero, number 7, Chloe Higgs to serve. Played off the back line. Ball goes short. Number 3, Peyton Dove. Radigan, she serves up the ball to Lacey. Ball stopped as it goes out of bounds. Dove pushes it back across. Good hustle that time by Radigan. Keeps it up for Langenbaum. Johnston sets far side. She was looking to Brooke Cox. She found her. Excellent hustle by the Eagles, but the ball sails wide. It's going to be 21 for Trinity Christian School of Lubbock, 16 for Geneva, as number 9, Brooke Cox, comes to serve. Number 9, Brooke Cox with the serve, leading 21-16 here in game number 1. Ball touched by number 3, Catherine Lacey. Point, Lubbock. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 22. Geneva School of Boerne 16. Number 9, Brooke Cox again with the serve. Garrow, Radigan, Lacey with the tip. Good hustle to keep the ball in the air. Johnson goes to the far side. Ball played down by number 12. That's Madeline Cox. She earns the point for Lubbock. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 23. Geneva School of Boerne 16 here in game number 1. Number 9, Brooke Cox with the serve. That's Lacey. That's Radigan. Far side to number 1, Davis. Davis earns the point. 17 for Geneva. 23 for Lubbock. Number 6 checks in. That's Catherine Stiles serving for the Eagles. Trailing 17-23. Burleson to Johnston. Ritchie gets it over. Good job that time by Davis to Radigan. She sets Lacey. Lacey comes through the block. Burleson setting near side to number 3, Peyton Dove. Double was called. 18 for the Eagles, 23 for the Lions. Again, number 6, that's Catherine Stiles with the serve. Johnson able to get to it, sends it wide to Ritchie. Ritchie unable to clear the net. Point to Geneva. Geneva School of Boerne 19. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 23. Timeout called. Have a timeout in the action. Lubbock Trinity Christian School 23. Geneva School of Boerne 19 here in game number 1. TAPS 4A Volleyball 2019 is our championship game. Thank you for joining us on TAPS TV. Thank you for joining us on TAPS Radio for today's contest.
I would say there's nothing more important in life than learning how to present something that you want people to know. There's nothing more important than the ability to say, this is what I believe, what do you believe, and how can we reach a consensus? Whether you're an actor, an athlete, a business person, you need to know how to do that.
Geneva returns to the court. They're ready. That's Catherine Stiles, number 6, ready to serve. Lubbock Trinity returns. They're ready to receive. Teams are ready. Looks like our officials are ready. Thumbs up both sides on the whistle. Stiles with the serve. Burleson, Johnston, Ritchie. Excellent job that time. Radigan, she's going number 3. She went Lacey. Lacey able to tip over. Good job by Catherine Lacey to earn the point. Stiles to serve again, trailing by 3, 20-23. Catherine Stiles, number 6. Burleson to Johnston to Ritchie. Garrow. Langenbaum. Garrow unable to clear the net. Brings us to Trinity Christian School Lubbock 24. Geneva School of Boerne 20. It's game point here in game number 1. And number 13, that's Lily Underwood returning to serve. Underwood would like to close it out here. That's number 5, Garrow. Radigan, Langenbaum, Cox, Johnston, Ritchie. Fights to the box. Radigan sets it up. We come wide by Stiles. That was Langenbaum. Johnston sends it high and over. Good block at the net. Looked like number 3 had a hand on it. That was number 3 and number 6, Catherine Lacey and Catherine Stiles. Catherine squared for the point. Geneva 21 fighting to stay in the game. They send Langenbaum back to serve. Langenbaum serving 21-24. Burleson goes wide. Ritchie recovers. Number 3, Peyton Dove sends over. That's number 4, Radigan. Number 6, Stiles. Garrow. Burleson able to recover. Ball sent over by Peyton Dove. Number 6, Stiles. Radigan. Lacey. Good job by Cox to keep it. Johnston goes wide to Brooke Cox. Number 7 in the back. That was Higgs. This is Garrow. Good job by Trinity to keep it in play. Number 3, Dove. Ball goes long. No touch at the net. 22-24. Geneva fighting back. Number 11, Langenbaum with the serve again. Langenbaum goes short. Burleson able to get it. Johnston, she sets Dove. That's number 11, Langenbaum. Radigan looking for Garrow. Garrow with the hit. Burleson. Johnston goes short, 14. That was Marino. Number 6, Stiles sets Garrow. Played off the net. Johnston going wide to Ritchie. Ritchie comes to the middle. Excellent defense, but unable to stop the point. That's going to be game point. First set, 25-22, goes to Trinity Christian School of Lubbock, the Lions. Coming up shortly will be game number 2 here on TAPS Radio and TAPS TV. Thank you for joining us here today for today's action.
Hi, we're thrilled to be here today with our new partner, Chipotle. And I'm here with Shane, and Shane is representing them here in Texas. And we're thrilled with this new partnership. Tell us a little bit about why Chipotle chose to be a partner with TAPS.
Yeah, so Chipotle understands the importance of nutrition, and so Chipotle has essentially started a whole new initiative of real food for real athletes. And Chipotle understands that athletes need to eat a little differently than the regular Joe, and so they are bringing proper nutrition and a little bit of education to the sports world.
And then tell us a little bit about what you're doing with the schools. Once you've met with the coaches here in the hospitality lounge at Volleyball, tell us what your goal is in interacting with our coaches and our families.
Yeah, so we're working to get into the schools to provide athletes education on the proper ways to eat. So we will talk to coaches, first get them to understand that what we're doing is going to be beneficial for their program, for them, and for their athletes. And so we will then go in, we'll talk to their athletes, we'll give nutrition talks, team talks, however that may be, and we'll talk to the athletes about macronutrients and the fuel that they put in their body.
Now, I understand that you guys are actually giving out trophies as well. Are you a good luck charm? Are you influencing who wins?
I don't know if I'm going to influence who wins, but I will sure be a great little token once they do win.
Absolutely. And perhaps if they've had real food for real athletes, they will win. Thank you, Shane.
As the team change sides, Lubbock Trinity will be on the right-hand side. Geneva School of Boerne on the left. The teams get ready to come back out. We have approximately 1 minute left before the action continues. Thank you for joining us on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio for today's contest. Again, Lubbock Trinity takes a 1-0 lead on back of a 25-22 first game victory. Geneva School of Boerne, they will have first serve. Players are checking in. Geneva School's ready. Trinity Christian School's ready. The officials are ready. And that gives us number 4, Lily Radigan, our setter to serve. Burleson goes wide to Johnston. Johnston gets the ball to Marino, unable to handle it cleanly. Geneva School of Boerne 1, Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 0. Radigan again to serve. Burleson goes to Johnston. Johnston sets this time to number 9, Brooke Cox. Excellent hustle by Radigan. Unable to bring it back in. Scores all tied up, 1 apiece. Number 0, Kinsey Burleson back to serve. Burleson serve finds the net. That's going to be a point for the Eagles. Geneva School of Boerne 2, Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 1. Back to serve number 5, Karen Garrow. Garrow goes right to the middle to Catherman. She finds number 12, Madeline Cox. Radigan sets far side to Langenbahn. Johnson sets near side to number 9, Brooke Cox. A double is called. It's 3 for Geneva. It's 1 for Trinity. 3-1. Number 5, Karen Garrow with the serve. Garrow goes deep. Mishandled that time by Trinity. It's 4-1 Geneva School of Boerne. Coach Neal continues to give positive praise. Garrow to serve. Right down the middle, Catherman. Johnston. Cox. Lacey was able to get a hand on it but couldn't bring it back in. Point for the Lions. Lubbock Trinity Christian School 2, Geneva School of Boerne 4. Our server will be number 4, Callie Johnston. Johnston serves low, clips the net, good save. Radigan, she's trying to set number 9, Myrick. Johnston, she comes near side to Brooke Cox. Ball down, Radigan gets the ball up to Langenbahn. Langenbahn comes deep, Catherman with the shot. Point for the Eagles. Geneva School of Boerne 5, Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 2. It's going to be libero Chloe Higgs with the serve. Catherman. She goes to number 3. Madeline Cox sends it over. Radigan. Number 1, Davis sends it back up for Lacey. Catherman comes forward. Johnston. She's setting number 3, Peyton Dove. Good job. Radigan sets Langenbahn again. Langenbahn goes deep. That's number 9, Brooke Cox. Langenbahn. Radigan. That's going to be number 3. That was Catherine Lacey coming from deep. Point to the Eagles. Geneva School of Boerne 6, Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 2. Number 7, Chloe Higgs to serve. Catherman, Johnston, Cox. Good save that time. Number 7, Higgs. Langenbahn gets the ball back over. Burleson goes to Johnston, comes short to Madeline Cox. Chloe Higgs digs it out. Radigan, she's setting Lacey. Lacey with the point. Geneva School of Boerne 7, Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 2. Chloe Higgs, number 7 with the serve. Catherman, Johnston, Brooke Cox, Langenbaum recovers. Number 1, Alexa Davis. They're going back to Lacey. This time she sends it deep. Flag up immediately. 7-3. 3 serving Severn as Brooke Cox comes to the service line for the Trinity Christian School of Lubbock. Langenbaum, Radigan, she goes right back to Langenbaum. Ball sails high. Point for the Lions. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 4. Geneva School of Boerne 7. It looks like number 9, Brooke Cox to serve. Eagles looked up, decided to let it fall through, and it does, out of bounds. That's going to be a point for Geneva. Geneva School of Boerne 8. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 4. Number 6, that's Catherine Stiles to serve. That was Brooke Cox. She finds the weakness in the defense. Point Lubbock. We're going to have a discussion. R1 and R2 are having a discussion. R2 will now come talk to R1 as we figure out whether it's a point or a replay. Our score presently, Geneva School of Boerne 8, Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 4. Both captains look on intently. Thank you for joining us here at the TAPS 4A Volleyball State Championships, University High, Waco, Texas. We appreciate you joining us on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio. Discussion is ended. R1 signals point 2. Anticipation. Looks like we're going to have a replay. Catherine Stiles steps back, bounces the ball a few times prior to her serve. Geneva School of Boerne 8, Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 4. Stiles with the serve. That's Ritchie to Johnston to Ritchie. Finds the floor. Point for the Lions. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 5, Geneva School of Boerne 8. Substitutions come into play. Number 12, that's going to be Madeline Cox with the serve. Good job that time by Garrow to Radigan to Langenbaum. Ball goes out off a Lubbock Trinity player. That's going to be point, Geneva School of Boerne. Langenbaum with the hit. Langenbaum up to serve. Lily Langenbaum, number 11, to serve for Geneva School of Boerne, leading 9-5 here in game number 2. Misplay off the serve receive. Point, Geneva School of Boerne. Geneva School of Boerne with a 5-point lead here in game number 2. 10-5, Lily Langenbaum to serve. That's Burleson to Johnston to Ritchie. Garrow, Radigan. This time it's number 3, Lacey. She finds the block at the net. That block was set up by number 14, Marino. Point to the Lions. Lions 6, Eagles 10. Trinity trailing 6-10. But number 3, that's Peyton Dove with the serve. That's going to be a point for the Eagles. This is number 3. That's Catherine Lacey. Burleson. Johnston, number 9, Brooke Cox from the back row. Radigan goes wide to Garrow. Garrow comes through. Burleson gets the ball over. Eagles unable to control. It's going to be a point for the Lions. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 7, Geneva School of Boerne 11 as substitutions are made. And number 5, it looks like Madeline Ritchie back to serve. Garrow. Ball bounces around. Number 9, that's going to be Myrick able to control. Ritchie coming from the near side. No, I'm sorry, it was Cox. Double called that time on the set. 12 for Geneva School of Boerne, 7 Trinity Christian School of Lubbock. Number 4, Lily Radigan with the serve. Johnson comes near side to Brooke Cox. Brooke Cox plays off the block. They had number 9 and number 6. They had Catherine Stiles and Avery Myrick unable to keep the ball in play. Point to Trinity. Trinity Christian School 8. Geneva School 12. It's number 0 Burleson with the serve. Radigan looks to go far side to Garrow. Garrow brings the ball off the block. Burleson comes to Dove. Dove gets it to Brooke Cox. Goes over to Higgs. Radigan, it's number 9 in the middle. That time, number 5, Garrow with the over-the-net shot. Excellent play that time by Garrow. She was waiting on the loose ball. 13 for Geneva School of Boerne, 8 for Trinity Christian School of Lubbock. Number 5, Garrow after the kill, now with the serve. Garrow goes deep, handled by Catherman. Burleson, Brooke Cox. Radigan goes the far side to Langenbahn. Burleson able to get a hand, but unable to control. That's going to be a point, Geneva School of Boerne. Geneva School of Boerne now leads 14-8. Timeout called by Trinity Christian School of Lubbock. Timeout with our score, Geneva School of Boerne 14, Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 8 for the championship in TAPS 4A. Thank you for joining us on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio. Coming back out of the timeout, officials are ready, teams are ready. Number 5, Karen Garrow with the serve for Geneva School of Boerne. Geneva School of Boerne leading Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 14-8 here in game number 2. That's number 3, Dove. She goes to Richie. She comes to 9, Brooke Cox. She's able to fight through the block of Alexis Davis and Avery Myrick. Point to Lubbock. Lubbock Trinity 9, Geneva School of Boerne 14. Number 4, Callie Johnston with the serve. Garrow goes to Davis. Myrick with the hit. Richie, she goes to 12, Madeline Cox. Langenbahn gets it to Radigan. Radigan back to Langenbahn. Langenbahn with the kill. Point Geneva. Geneva School of Boerne 15. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 9. Chloe Higgs with the serve. Catherman goes to Richie. She comes short to Madeline Cox. Number 1, Davis, unable to handle cleanly. Point. Trinity Christian School 10, Geneva School of Boerne 15. Number 9 with the serve, but number 9 is going to be Brooke Cox. Cox goes deep. That was a good job by Langenbahn to Radigan to Lacey. Lacey shot sails just wide off the far side. Trinity Christian School Lubbock 11, Geneva School of Boerne 15. Brooke Cox to serve. We've got Langenbahn to Radigan. Back to Langenbahn. Sails long. Point Lions. Trinity Christian School Lubbock 12, Geneva School of Boerne 15. Brooke Cox to serve. That's a good job of Garrow trying to get to it, unable to get her feet underneath her. Point to the Lions of Trinity Christian School. Trinity Christian School 13, Geneva School 15. Brooke Cox to serve. That's Langenbahn. That's Radigan. Langenbahn. Richie setting near side to number 5, Madeline Ritchie. Sorry. Ritchie with the hitter was Madeline Ritchie. Point to the Lions brings a timeout by the Eagles. Our score, Geneva School of Boerne 15, Trinity Christian School Lubbock 14. TAPS 4A State Championship Volleyball here from Waco, Texas. Thank you for joining us on TAPS TV. Brooke Cox leads the Lions back onto the court. Number 9, Brooke Cox with the serve. Teams ready, officials ready. The whistle for the serve. We're back into action here in game 2. Cox with the serve. That was Langenbaum, Radigan, Lacey. Point for Geneva. Geneva scored of only 16. Trinity Christian scored 14. They send number 6. That's Catherine Stiles back to serve. Ritchie to Johnston. She gets it back. With a block at the net. Number 3 and number 4. Catherine Lacey and Lily Radigan. Point Geneva. Geneva School of Boerne 17. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 14. Number 6, Catherine Stiles with the serve. That's Ritchie. She goes short that time to Madeline Cox. Madeline Cox, number 12, gets the ball for the point. Cox with the point. Cox will now serve. 15 serving 17. We have a sub. It's going to be Lily Underwood returning to the contest to serve for Cox. Lily Underwood for Trinity Christian School of Lubbock. 15 serving 17. Ball stayed low, did not clear the net. Point for Geneva. Geneva School of Boerne 18. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 15. Langenbaum to serve. 18 serving 15. Langenbaum with the serve. Burleson, Johnston. It's Ritchie on the near side. Good job that time by number 6, Stiles. Radigan and Langenbaum get together. Catherine Lacey finds the block. They keep it again. Radigan sets close to the net, but Garrow able to get to it. Goes through the block. Johnston comes near side to Ritchie. Langenbaum on the floor. Radigan sets. Ball on the near side. Ritchie goes backside. Unable to control there. Called for the double. Point Geneva. Geneva School of Boerne 19. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 15. Langenbaum, number 11, Lily Langenbaum with the serves. 19 serving 15. Garrow on the near side shoots it across. That was Peyton Dove. Radigan, she's setting Garrow far side. Burleson able to recover. That's going to be Lacey, but Radigan, Garrow with the tip, finds the block, and it goes out. That's going to be a point for Geneva School of Boerne. Geneva School of Boerne now takes a 5-point lead. Geneva School of Boerne 20. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 15. Timeout Lubbock here in the 4A championship. Thank you for joining us for today's contest live from University High in Waco, Texas. Thank you also for joining us on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio. Lily Langenbaum, number 11, Geneva School of Boerne 20. They're serving Trinity Christian School of Lubbock with 15. Brooke Cox gets her hand on the shoulder, but unable to bring it back in. That's going to be a point for Geneva. Geneva extends her lead in game number 2, 21-15. Trying to bring this match all even at 1 apiece. Number 11, Lily Langenbaum, 21, serving 15. Peyton Dove to Ritchie. She comes near side, called for the double. That's going to be a point for Geneva. Geneva School of Boerne 22. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 15. Number 11, Lily Langenbaum, 22, serving 15. Deep to the far side. Ritchie coming near side. Unable to get the ball through the block. Garrow with the hit. Number 9 sends the ball high. That's number 5, Madeline Ritchie. Good defense. Number 3, Lacey with the tip. Here comes Burleson. She sets Ritchie. Ritchie's shot serves long. Point for the Eagles. Geneva School of Boerne 23 and Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 15. Number 11, Lily Langenbaum, 23, serving 15. Goes deep. Ritchie. Johnston. Ritchie. That was a point. Apologize for Miss Burleson. Excellent serve receive. Point to the Lions. Trinity Christian School 16. They'll be serving the 23 at Geneva. Peyton Dove, number 3, back to the service line. Peyton Dove trying to keep a minute down, 16-23. That was Radigan serving up Garrow. Garrow with the kill brings it. Geneva School of Boerne 24. Trinity Christian School Lubbock 16. Number 3, Catherine Lacey. She's been all over the court, very active. Number 3, Catherine Lacey. Burleson, Johnston, 14, Marino. Radigan sets number 9, Myrick. Point, Trinity. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 17. Geneva School of Boerne 24. Number 5, Madeline Ritchie to serve. Serve into the net. That's the final point of game number 2. Geneva School of Boerne takes number 2, 25-17 to even our match at 1 apiece. Thank you for joining us on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio for the 4A championship match between Trinity Christian School of Lubbock and Geneva School of Boerne. Again, thank you for joining us on a cold day in Waco, but the action is heated up as we're tied 1 game apiece in the 4A state championship.
Aiden loves playing baseball. He's in his element when he picks up a baseball bat.
When Aiden tore his ACL last year, we were all devastated. We didn't think that a 13-year-old could have a problem such as that.
Children's Health Andrews Institute for Orthopedic and Sports Medicine not only repaired Aiden's ACL, but they gave him the knowledge and skills to prevent any future injuries.
Now, less than a year later, he's back to hitting homers and doing phenomenal.
With 1 minute remaining in the set break, we're tied at 1-1. Geneva School of Boerne dropped the first set, but came back strong that set, winning 25-22, 25-17. We're all tied up at 1 game apiece. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock won the first game. Geneva School of Boerne won the second. For this match, we'll have Trinity Christian School of Lubbock. They'll be on the left, playing left to right, and Geneva School of Boerne playing right to left. Both teams wearing blue. Red on one, gold on the other. It's been a great contest to date. We look forward to another game here of equal status. Thank you for joining us on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio. TAPS 4A Volleyball State Championships will resume shortly. Teams are both back on the court. Officials surveying the rotation. Liberos sub in. Number 11, that's going to be Lauren Gatherman back to serve for Trinity. Radigan comes near side to Garrow. She plays through the block of Johnson and Marino. Point to Geneva School of Boerne. Stepping back to serve number 4, that's Radigan. Radigan goes deep, played by number 3, Peyton Dove. Catherman goes far side to Brooke Cox. Good job by number 3, Lacey. She gets the ball to Radigan. Ball goes across the net. Whistle. There's a call for a double again on Lubbock Trinity. Lubbock Trinity now trails 0-2. Radigan with the serve. Dove goes to Johnson, who goes near side to Marino. Good recovery. That's number 6, Stiles, goes to Garrow. Garrow to the block. Number 3, apologize, that was number 9, Brooke Cox. Cox's shot sails long for a 3-0 lead for Geneva. Radigan to serve. This time she finds the net. 3-1, Geneva School of Boerne leading here in the TAPS 4A championship contest. Number 0, Kinsey Burleson to serve for Lubbock Trinity. It's number 7, Higgs. She sets to number 9. And Garrow with the kill. Geneva School of Boerne 4, Lubbock Trinity School Christian School 1. Garrow with the kill and now with the serve. Catherman to Johnston to Cox. She finds the floor. Garrow gave a valiant effort, unable to stop the ball. Geneva School of Boerne with a 4-2 lead. Number 4, Callie Johnston to serve for the Lions. Johnston at the point earned. 3 serving 4. Ball to the net. Point for Geneva. Geneva 5. Trinity Christian School 3. Number 7, Chloe Higgs to serve. Serve to the net brings our score 5-4 Geneva. Trinity to serve. That's number 9, Brooke Cox. Sails long. It's going to be a score and a point for Geneva. Geneva now leads 7-4. Ball put into play by number 6, Stiles. That was a hit by number 5, Madeline Ritchie. Madeline Ritchie brings our score. Not sure the call. Looked like a touch. Geneva School of Boerne 7, Lubbock Trinity 4. Ball put into play by Stiles. We come near side to Peyton Dove. Ball sails long on the far side. She went cross court. Geneva School of Boerne 8, Lubbock Trinity 4. Stiles with the serve. Burleson to Johnston. She comes short to Madeline Cox. Good job by Garrow. Langenbaum able to send the ball back over. Burleson to Johnson, far side to Ritchie. This ball called in. Point for the Lions of Trinity Christian School. Trinity Christian School 5, Geneva School of Boerne 8. Number 12, Madeline Cox will serve. Looks like we'll have a substitute for Trinity. Looks like number 1, Olivia West to serve. Number 1, Olivia West serving for the Lions. Good job by Garrow to Langenbaum. Quick hit. Doesn't clear the net. Point for Trinity. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 6, Geneva School of Boerne 8. Number 1, Olivia West to serve. Garrow, Radigan. Number 3, that's Lacey through the block. Point for Geneva. Geneva School of Boerne 9, Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 8. Langenbahn to serve. Lily Langenbahn, number 11, steps back to serve, leading 9-6 here in set number 3. Ball bumped over by number 5, Ritchie. Stiles, she sets Garrow. Garrow finds the block. Point for the Lions of Trinity Christian School. Trinity Christian School, Lubbock 7. Geneva School of Boerne 9, number 3. That's going to be Peyton Dove. Peyton Dove to serve for Trinity Christian School. Eagles watch it sail over their head for out. That's going to be a point for Geneva School of Boerne. Catherine Lacey serving for Geneva School of Boerne, leading 10-7. Burleson goes to Johnson. She goes far side. She finds outside hitter number 5, Madeline Ritchie. Senior sends it in for the point. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock trails 8-10. Number 11, Catherman enters the game to serve. Catherman to Garrow. Radigan, she's setting Garrow. Garrow's shot grabbed by number 3, Dove, but it falls short on the far side for a point. Point for the Eagles. Geneva School of Boerne 11, Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 8. Number 3, yes it is, Lily Radigan serving. That went to Dove. Ritchie goes wide to Brooke Cox. Brooke Cox unable to get through the block. Lacey gets it to Garrow through the block. Number 3, Dove for Johnston. She sends it to the far side. Brooke Cox taps over. Chloe Higgs goes to Radigan. They're going back to Garrow. Garrow with the hit. Pushed back over. But it was called a double. Point for the Eagles. Geneva School of Boerne 12. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 8. Lily Radigan, number 4, 12, serving 8. We had a timeout on the play. Lubbock Trinity Christian School has a conversation with the R1. Gets a quick conversation and confirmation of what's going on. Lubbock's been called for several doubles today. Not sure the outcome there. Peyton Dove, captain, now conversing with Coach Neal so they can understand what's happening. Thank you for joining us here on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio. Our score, Geneva School of Boerne 12, Lubbock Trinity Christian School 8 here in the 4A championship contest. Trinity Christian School resets. They're ready for play. That's Dove in the middle. Catherman on the near side. Burleson on the far. Dove to Johnston to Brooke Cox. Good block at the net that time by Geneva. They go back to Garrow. Garrow unable to clear Marino. Marino sends it back for a Trinity Christian point. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 10. Geneva School of Boerne 12. Burleson with the serve. Higgs, Radigan, Garrow. Ball sails long. Now our score, Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 10, Geneva School of Boerne 12. Burleson 10, serving 12. Lacey, Radigan, Garrow off the block. Catherman gets it up. Johnson sets far side to Brooke Cox. Block at the net that time by number 9. Radigan serving Garrow. Garrow. Dove gets the ball up. Johnson sends far side. Here comes Brooke Cox, blocked at the net. Good job by Garrow to keep it in play. Lacey sends it over. Dove, Johnston, Brooke Cox off the block. That was Catherine Stiles who got up, but the ball sails wide. Point, Lubbock Trinity Christian School. Burleson now serving 11, serving 12, down 1. Lacey, Radigan, that's going to be number 9. Ball sailed wide. They were looking for the touch, see who got the point. Looks like it's going to be Trinity's point. We're all tied. One game apiece in 12-12 here in the third set. Burleson. Ball sails in. They let it go, and it bounced at the bottom. Lubbock Trinity takes the lead, 13-12. Burleson serves with a 13-12 lead. Higgs, Radigan, Garrow. Ball sails long. Point Trinity Christian School. Trinity Christian School 14, Geneva School of Boerne 12. Timeout, Geneva School of Boerne here in the 4A State Championship. Thank you for joining us on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio. Burleson sends us back to the action with a point. There's a touch by the Eagles. Trinity Christian School extends their lead. Burleson to serve, leading 15-12. Radigan goes to number 9, Myrick. Burleson to Johnston, far side to Brooke Cox. Block at the net by 6 and 9. Avery Myrick, Catherine Stiles, they've done a good job, but unable to slow it down. Burleson to serve. Lacey, Radigan, Garrow. Dove gets the ball up. Johnston serves, unable to get there. Johnson was looking to set on the far side, but it hit the net on the way up. Point for the Eagles. Eagles 13, Lions 16. Number 5, Garrow. Garrow serves long. Catherman watched it go out. Little nerves of steel on that one. Point to the Lions. Trinity Christian School Lubbock 17, Geneva School of Boerne 13. Lacey, Radigan, Langenbaugh. Catherman went low, unable to corral. Point to the Eagles. Geneva School of Boerne 14. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 17. Number 7, Chloe Higgs back to serve. Burleson, Johnston, far side. Brooke Cox unable to clear the net. Point to the Eagles. It's now 15-17. Geneva trying to make a comeback. Timeout called. Our score, Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 17, Geneva School of Boerne 15. Thank you for joining us for today's 4A State Championship from University High in Waco, Texas. Thank you for joining us on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio. Coming back out of the timeout, we have Chloe Higgs, number 7, with the serve for Geneva, trailing 15-17. 15 serving 17. Catherman, Johnston, Brooke Cox. Number 3, Lacey got up for the block. They were able to control. We had Stiles and Lacey with the block. Point goes in. Lubbock Trinity Christian School 18. 15 for Geneva School of Boerne. Number 9, Brooke Cox with the serve. That's Garrow getting low. She goes to Radigan, who sets Langenbahn off the block. Point for the Eagles. Geneva School of Boerne. Langenbahn and Garrow doing the hitting today. Geneva School of Boerne 16. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 18. Number 6, Catherine Stiles to serve. We go to Cox. Johnston. Cox gets it back. I'm sorry, that was Madeline Ritchie on the far side. Point, Trinity. This is going to be number 1, Olivia West to serve. 19-16, Trinity with the lead. Ball looks long. Langenbahn did everything to get out of the way of that one, and it worked. Point for the Eagles. Geneva School of Boerne 17-19 for Trinity Christian School of Lubbock. Number 11, Lily Langenbahn to serve. Langenbahn goes to Burleson. Able to get a hand on it on the far side was Ritchie, but unable to control. It's a 1-point deficit. Langenbahn and Geneva School of Boerne serving 18-19. Burleson able to get a hand on it. Dove sends across to Ritchie. It's number 6, Stiles. To Radigan, to number 3, Lacey. Lacey skies high and finds the back corner and ties it up, 19 apiece. Lily Langenbahn, number 11, now serving. Game knotted at 19. We have a timeout by Trinity Christian School of Lubbock. Timeout here in the 4A State Championship. Lily Langenbahn, number 11, with the serve for Geneva. We're all tied up at 19. Thank you for joining us on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio. Langenbahn sends the ball into play. That was number 9, Brooke Cox. She goes to Johnson. Number 5, Ritchie. Higgs. Radigan. Garrow. Lacey continues. On the far side, Peyton Dove got a hand on it. They've got 2 hands on it. Point to Geneva. Geneva takes the lead 20-19 here in game number 3. Number 11, Langenbahn, continues to serve for Geneva. Now up 20-19. Langenbahn, Burleson unable to handle. This one's got point for Geneva. Geneva now takes a 2-point lead. 21 for Geneva School of Boerne, 19 Trinity Christian School of Lubbock. Langenbahn for Geneva with the serve. Langenbahn goes deep middle. She finds Burleson to Johnston to Ritchie. That ball goes in on the far corner. 21-20, Geneva's lead. Trinity's serve. Number 3, Peyton Dove with the serve. Peyton Dove. Serving 20-21, down 1, trying to tie this match up. Higgs, Radigan, Garrow. Tap back over by Johnson. Higgs gets it back up and over. Dove. Push over, quick hit there. Radigan, she's now setting number 3, Lacey. Block at the net. Dove She sets far side to Ritchie with the hit to Higgs. Whistle on the return. Point to the Lions of Trinity Christian School. We're all tied up at 21 apiece. Number 3, Peyton Dove to serve. Higgs goes to Radigan. She finds Lacey. Lacey finds Dove. Ball played off the roof. Johnston. Dove sends it back over. Higgs. Radigan. It's Garrow. Plays through the block. Dove. Johnson with the tip. Langenbaum goes down. Garrow sends over to Burleson. Johnson goes wide to Ritchie. Ritchie finds the block. Johnson resets her far side with the tip. Good job by Stiles to get low. Radigan sets Garrow. Garrow to the block. Langenbaum with a save. Good set to the other side. Burleson to Ritchie to Marino. Score! Point Trinity. Trinity Christian School 22. Geneva School of Boerne 21. Dove will continue to serve, leading now 22-21. Game number 3, all tied up at 1 game apiece. That was Langenbaum. They get the ball up. Lacey with the hit. Sails wide. Lubbock Trinity Christian School 23. Geneva School of Boerne 21. Timeout. Geneva School of Boerne here in game number 3. Thank you for joining us on TAPS Radio and TAPS TV for the 4A Championship Contest of TAPS Volleyball 2019. Geneva comes back out of the timeout. They're ready to tie this thing up. They're down 23-21. Peyton Dove, number 3 for the Lions of Trinity Christian School Lubbock with the serve. 23 serving 21 here in the 4A state championship contest. Dove sends the ball. That's Langenbaum. Ball sails off the hit. 24-21. It's going to be game set point here for Lubbock Trinity. Dove to try to close it out up 24-21. Langenbaum, Higgs, Stiles, Garrow, they await the serve. Here's Langenbaum, plays up to Radigan. Radigan comes to Lacey. Lacey goes to the side, finds Dove. Johnston to Ritchie. No touch at the net, ball goes out. There's life for the Eagles. Geneva School of Boerne 22, Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 24. Catherine Lacey, number 3, serve. That's number 9, Brooke Cox to Johnston to Ritchie. That's Lacey. Radigan, we're going Garrow. Off the block, off of Burleson. Dove gets there, able to send it back over. Here's Cox. Radigan, she's setting Garrow again off the block. Dove, Johnston, far side to Ritchie. Ritchie finds the net. 23-24. Geneva School of Boerne staves off the game. They're 23 serving 24. Catherine Lacey, she's ready for play. Brooke Cox, Johnston with the tip. Catches him by surprise. And that's the game point. 25-23. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock takes game number 3, 25-23. They take a 2-1 lead here in the 4A championship for volleyball 2019 from Waco, Texas. Thank you for joining us on TAPS Radio and TAPS TV for today's contest. Thank you again for joining us for 4A Volleyball Championships, Volleyball 2019 for TAPS. We're at University High in Waco, Texas. The action's heating up again. Lubbock Trinity took the first set, 25-22. Boerne Geneva came back 25-17 in number 2. Lubbock Trinity just finished off set number 3 with a 25-23 victory. Geneva School of Boerne fighting out of a 1-2 hole when we come back here on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio for TAPS Volleyball Championships 2019. Thank you, Waco, City of Waco, Waco ISD for hosting us and making Waco the TAPS Championship City. Lubbock Trinity playing from right to left. Geneva School of Boerne from left to right on your TV screen. We're ready to begin action. It'll be Geneva School of Boerne with the first serve. Thank you for joining us for TAPS Volleyball 2019. Thank you for joining us here on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio. Number 4, setter Lily Radigan will serve it in for game number 4. Teams are ready. Officials are ready on the whistle. Our serve to start game number 4. Good serve, dies at the end. Radigan and the Eagles of Geneva School of Boerne 1. Lions of Trinity Christian School 0. Good job that time by Peyton Dove. Johnston comes near side to Brooke Cox. Higgs with the dig. Radigan, she's set number 5, Garrow. Ball is looking on, but it falls in. Flag goes down. It's a 2-0 lead for the Geneva School of Boerne Eagles. Radigan again with her serve. Burleson to Johnston to Marino. Good block at the net, slows it down. Tap back over by number 9, Myrick. Johnston comes near side to Brookcox. Brookcox puts Lubbock on the board. Lubbock Trinity Christian School 1, Geneva School of Boerne 2. Here in game number 4. Number 0, Kinsey Burleson with the serve. Tough to handle. Point, Lions. 2-2 our score here from Waco, Texas in the Volleyball 4A Championship. Dove. Sorry, that was Lacey to Radigan. Radigan set Myrick. Ball comes back over by number 14. Trinity Christian School takes a 3-2 lead over Geneva School of Boerne. Burleson to serve. Lacey, she goes to Myrick. She comes back to Garrow. Burleson goes to Dove. On the referee's whistle, we're all tied up in 3. That was a point for Geneva. Geneva School of Boerne 3. Trinity Christian School of Lubbock 3. Number 5, Garrow with the serve. Burleson, Johnston, Brookcox found the block. Point, Geneva, Geneva 4. Excellent service by Garrow. Garrow in the Geneva School of Boerne Eagles 5. Lions of Trinity Christian School 3. Ball comes short. Excellent dive that time by Peyton Dove, but unable to control. Geneva School 6, Trinity Christian School 3. Garrow, Catherman, Johnston, Brookcox, off the block. The block of Stiles and Myrick, unable to keep the ball in play. Point, Trinity. Trinity Christian School 4. Geneva School of Boerne 6. It's number 4, Johnston with the serve. Langenbaum with the Radigan. Radigan went back to Langenbaum. Catherman. Johnston. Near side, Brooke Cox. He finds the hole. Score, point, Trinity. Trinity Christian School 5. Geneva School of Boerne 6. Johnston again to serve. Ball sent into play. Langenbaum to Radigan. This time we go to Myrick. Myrick's ball sails long. We're tied at 6. Lions and Tigers tied at 6 here from Waco, Texas. The 4A State Championship Volleyball 2019 match. Johnston, Langenbaum, Radigan, Stiles, Burleson to Johnston. Set near side to Cox. Excellent save that time by Garrow. Ball's up. Myrick sends it up. Lacey gets it over. Dove to Johnston to Brooke Cox. And it's touched at the net. It's going to be a point for the Lions. Trinity Christian School takes the lead, 7-6. Johnston continues her serve. That's Callie Johnston, our setter here today for the Lions of Trinity Christian School. 7 serving 6. Langenbaum goes to setter Radigan. Sets Langenbaum with the tip. Good job that time. Johnston goes up and finds Madeline Cox off the block. Lacey goes to Langenbaum. Catherman to Johnston to Brooke Cox, but we're called by the whistle. It's going to be a point for Geneva School of Boerne. We're all tied up at 7 with Chloe Higgs to serve. Number 7, libero Chloe Higgs, tied 7-7. That was Catherman to Johnston to Brooke Cox. Off the block, Higgs to Radigan to Langenbaum. Burleson able to go to Johnston, back to Cox. Off the hit, off the block. Radigan this time sets number 3, Lacey. After wait, flags go down, ball goes in. Point to Geneva, an 8-7 lead now for Geneva. Higgs with the serve. Goes to number 9. She comes back to number 9, Brooke Cox. Cox gets it to Langenbaum. Langenbaum gets it over. Madeline Cox tried to attack the net, but unable to do so. Point Geneva. Geneva now with a 9-7 lead with Higgs serving. Catherman, Johnston, Brooke Cox. Flag goes down, ball was in. Trinity Christian School 8, Geneva School of Boerne 9. Brooke Cox now steps back to serve for the Lions of Trinity Christian School. Cox with the serve, 8 serving 9. That's Catherine Lacey. She finds the open spot with a score, Geneva. Point Geneva. Geneva 10, Trinity Christian School, Lubbock 8. Stepping back to serve, number 6. Number 6 is Catherine Stiles. Number 5, Richie gets down to Johnston. She comes back. Nice play, nice pass, and a nice hit by number 12, Madeline Ritchie. Nine serving 10, number 1, Olivia West back to serve for Lubbock Trinity. Olivia West, number 1 to serve. 9 serving 10. Garrow thought about it, let it go. It finds the inside of the line. We're all tied at 10. Olivia West to serve again. That's going to be Langenbaum to Radigan, back to Langenbaum. She bumps over. That is number 9 to Johnston. That was Cox to Johnston to Ritchie. Chloe Higgs unable to control that one. It's 11-10 after the point to Trinity. Number 1, Olivia West continues her serve. Langenbaum, Radigan, Lacey. Goes to number 4, Johnston. Set up. Number 3, Peyton Dove with a shot. Radigan looks far side to Langenbaum, gets it on the tip. Played high to Johnston. Marino with the hit. Higgs with the save. Good job that time by Stiles to get out there. We go number 9, Cox. Number 4, Johnston. Marino. Higgs. And a teammate unable to have it in. Point Trinity. 12-10. Trinity leads. West continues to serve. Langenbaum, she goes right back to her from Radigan. Block at the net, falls out. Point, Geneva. Geneva 11, Trinity Christian School 12. It's going to be number 11, Lily Langenbaum to serve. Burleson, Dove, Ritchie, point Geneva. Lily Langenbaum to serve. We're tied up at 12 here in game number 4. Lubbock Trinity with a 2-1 lead. Lily Langenbaum to serve, all tied, 12 apiece. That's going to be number 9, Cox to Johnston. She finds Marino. Marino finds the floor. Point Trinity. Trinity 13, Geneva 12. Number 3, Peyton Dove to serve. Lacey to Langenbaum. They're looking for Garrow. Garrow gets blocked at the net on the whistle. Point Geneva. We're all tied at 13. Catherine Lacey, number 3, back to serve. Burleson, Johnston, Ritchie. Block at the net. That's number 5. There's only 6. Stiles to Radigan. Now they find Garrow. Burleson, Johnston. Ritchie sends it over. Langenbaum to Radigan. To Garrow. Tip. Finds the floor. Point. Geneva. Geneva 14. Trinity 13. Number 3, Catherine Lacey to serve. Burleson, Johnston, Marino, point, Trinity. We're all tied at 14. Number 11, Lauren Catherman back to serve with the game all tied at 14. Higgs. Radigan. Stops number 9, Myrick. On the block, point Trinity. Trinity 15, Geneva 14. Catherman continues her serve. Higgs. Lacey. Number 4 is Radigan. Number 3 is Dove. 4 Johnston. 14 Marino. On the whistle. Called into the net. It's going to be point Geneva. 15 all. And number 4, Lily Radigan to serve. Radigan's been everywhere today. Our setter surges back into play. Number 3 Dove. 4 Johnston. We're looking for 9 Brooke Cox, and we find her. That's point Trinity. Trinity Christian School 16, Geneva School 15. 0, Kinsey Burleson to serve. It's going to be Lacey to Radigan to Garrow. Dove, Johnston, Brooke Cox sails long. We're tied at 16. Point for Geneva. Number 5, Garrow for Geneva serving. Catherman, Johnston, Brooke Cox. Number 5, Garrow. Good dig by Dove. This time it's number 9. Number 9, Brooke Cox with the point, Trinity. Trinity 17, Geneva 16. Number 4, Callie Johnson will step back to serve. Langenbahn, Radigan, Langenbahn, block at the net. Johnston able to pick it up. Dove, now Brooke Cox. Langenbahn waiting on the far side. She gets the set. Burleson keeps it in. Officials whistle, point Geneva. We're tied at 17. Number 7, Chloe Higgs with the serve, all tied up 17. Catherman to Johnston, quick tip over at the block. Number 3, Dove gets a hand on it. Madeline Cox goes back to 9, Brooke Cox. Point Trinity, 18-17, Lubbock Trinity. Number 9, Brooke Cox steps back to serve. Cox serving with an 18-17 lead here in game number 4. Langenbahn, Radigan, going Lacey in the middle, off of Burleson, point Geneva. 18-all here in game number 4. Number 6, Catherine Stiles to serve, all tied up at 18. Setting Ritchie, good job that time by Stiles. Ball played up by Johnston, set by number 9, Brooke Cox. Ball saved on the far side. Stiles sends it over. Cox to Johnston to Ritchie. Point Trinity. Trinity leads 19-18 here in game number 4. Looks like we've got number 1. Number 1's going to be Olivia West returning to serve. Number 1 replaces number 12, Madeline Cox. Olivia West to serve, leading 19-18. Langenbahn, Radigan, Lacey. Ball sails out on the far side. Point Trinity. Trinity 20. Geneva 18 here in game number 4. Number 1, that's senior Olivia West with the serve. Langenbahn, Lacey, Garrow, Johnston, Marino, pushed back over by Dove. It's going to be Stiles to Radigan, to Lacey, off the block. Block didn't occur, I apologize, no touch. On the timeout, we go to the timeout here on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio with Trinity Christian School of Lubbock leading 21-18 and 2-1. Thank you for joining us here for Volleyball 2019 and a 4A state championship from University High in Waco, Texas. Geneva schools ready to receive. They trail 18-21 and 1-2. They need to make a point run here to stay in this contest. Number 1, senior middle Olivia West to serve for Trinity Christian. That's Higgs. Radigan. 3 is Lacey. Good hustle that time. Johnston sets Ritchie. Ball kept in play by Brooke Cox. Played back over by Johnston. Radigan now looking to set far side. She finds Lily Langenbaum. Point Geneva. Our score, Geneva 19, Trinity 21. Geneva playing in. Langenbahn with the serve. Langenbahn, Burleson, Johnston, Marino, ball sails long. Point, Geneva. Geneva School of Boerne 20, Trinity Christian School 21. Timeout, Trinity Christian School here in the TAPS 4A State Championship of Volleyball 2019. Thank you again for joining us on TAPS Radio and TAPS TV for today's contest. We do want to send a shout of thanks out to TASO, the Texas Association of Sports Officials, for our contest officials for today's contest. Without the official, the games aren't possible. Thank you again for joining us here today on TAPS TV. Teams are ready. Officials are ready. Lily Langenbahn is ready as she'll serve us back into action. 20 serving 21. Number 9 is Brooke Cox to Johnston. She goes to Peyton Dove. That's Chloe Higgs to Radigan to Garrow. Number 9 is Cox. 4 is Johnston. We come to 5, Ritchie. Langenbahn. Radigan. Garrow. Johnston. Burleson. Ritchie. Stiles. To Radigan. To Garrow. Number 4, Johnston to Burleson. Number 5 is Ritchie off the block. Higgs goes to Radigan. She's setting number 3, Catherine Lacey in the middle. But number 5, Madeline Ritchie, and number 14, Marino were there for the block. Now serving number 3, Peyton Dove with a 22-20 lead. Langenbahn. Lacey sails long. Yo couldn't quite get to it. Point, Trinity. Timeout, Geneva. Our score in game number 4. Trinity Christian School, Lubbock 23. Geneva School of Boerne 20. Thank you for joining us for today's 4A championship action on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio.
Aiden loves playing baseball. He's in his element when he picks up a baseball bat.
When Aiden tore his ACL last year, we were all devastated. We didn't think that a 13-year-old could have a problem such as that.
Children's Health Andrews Institute for Orthopedic and Sports Medicine not only repaired Aiden's ACL, but they gave him the knowledge and skills to prevent any future injuries.
Now, less than a year later, he's back to hitting homers and doing phenomenal.
Horn goes off. We're back to action. Peyton Dove, number 3 for Trinity Christian School of Lubbock, serving with a 23-20 lead. That's going to be Langenbahn. She goes to Radigan. She finds Garrow. Burleson. Burleson had no choice. We found the rafter. It came back to her. Point, Geneva. Number 3, Catherine Lacey. Brooke Cox, Johnston, Ritchie, Langenbahn. Ball found the speaker that time and took a weird hop. 24-21. Trinity Christian serving for the game, serving for the match. 24-21. Game match point. Number 11, Lauren Catherman. Catherman sends it into play. Lacey to Radigan. We go far side to Garrow. Number 11, Catherman. It's 9, Brooke Cox. Higgs. Radigan. We go Garrow again. Garrow blocks at the net. Number 9, Cox gets it up. Johnson with the win. The block sails in. 25-21. Game number 4. And the match for the Trinity Christian School of Lubbock. We'll be back shortly for the award ceremony. Thank you again for joining us here on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio. Both teams settle. We'll begin with our all-tournament team here momentarily. Thank you again for joining us on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio for TAPS Volleyball 4A action from Waco University High School. We'll be back with our all-tournament team and our awards for both our champion and runner-up for TAPS Volleyball 2019. Congratulations to Coach Neal and his team for their victory, and congratulations to Coach Shelley Vaughn and the Geneva School of Boerne on an excellent season and a hard-fought defeat here in the championship game. Geneva never gave up. They kept every game close. Our count, first set went 25-22 to the Lions. The Eagles came back 25-17. Then the Lions 25-23, 25-21. Very few points separated these teams today, but in the end, Trinity Christian School of Lubbock with the victory. Thank you for joining us on TAPS TV. We'll now begin our awards ceremony with our all-tournament team. Kevin Lewis from Chipotle, TAP's newest sponsor, real food for real athletes. Kevin Lewis will hang the awards for our all-tournament team. Our first members of the all-tournament team, and if they're here, they'll be called forward. From Church John Paul II Catholic High School, Emily Moon and Sarah Hayes. From Arlington Grace Prep, Bonnie Davis and Sage Post. And now for your competitors from today's match. Letting the public address announcer catch up to us.
Our next all-tournament team member from Boerne, Geneva. Freshman outside hitter, Karen Garrow.
Number 5 from Geneva School of Boerne, Karen Garrow. Number 3 from Lubbock Trinity is Peyton Dove. Both of these ladies were very active in today and yesterday's contest. From Geneva School of Boerne, it's Catherine Lacey. From Lubbock Trinity, our senior setter, Callie Johnston. From Geneva School of Boerne, her counterpart and our setter from Geneva, Lily Radigan. From Lubbock Trinity, senior outside hitter, Brooke Cox. From Boerne Genera, sophomore libero, Chloe Higgs. Geneva School of Boerne, Karen Garrow, Catherine Lacey, Lily Radigan, and Chloe Higgs here today to represent the all-tournament team. And our final member, senior libero, Kinsey Burleson from Lubbock Trinity Christian School. Lubbock Trinity Christian representing the all-tournament team by Peyton Dove, Callie Johnston, Brooke Cox, and Kinsey Burleson. Your 2019 4A all-tournament team. Crowd got pretty quiet when they take that picture. Now they turn for the parents of Lubbock Trinity to take a few pictures. And now we'll announce The awards for the runner-up, Geneva School of Boerne.
For 2019, they had an outstanding season.
The Eagles' outstanding season comes to a close here in the championship contest, representing the South. From Geneva School of Boerne, Coach Shelley Vaughn will now present her runner-up medals to her team. We appreciate you joining us here on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio. Kevin Lewis again from Chipotle, real food for real athletes. We'll do their awards presentation. From Geneva School of Boerne, from our roster, number 1, Alexa Davis. Number 2, Emma Erfurt. Number 3, Catherine Lacey. Number 4, Lily Radigan. Number 5, Karen Garrow. Number 6 is Catherine Stiles. Number 7, libero Chloe Higgs. Number 9, Avery Myrick. Very active in today's contest. Number 10 is Ainsley Plesko. And number 11, Lily Langenbahn. The Eagles of Geneva School of Boerne, congratulations on your 2019 volleyball campaign. There's not a senior in the bunch. They'll look to fight their way back for next year. Congratulations again to the Eagles of Geneva School of Boerne. And now making presentation to your 4A champions for 2019, the Lions of Trinity Christian School, coached by Tyler Neal, who will now drape awards on his players. Again, Kevin Lewis with our newest sponsor, Chipotle, real food for real athletes, here to make the presentation. Number 0, libero Kinsey Burleson. Number 1, Olivia West. Number 2, Faith Lecker. Number 3, Peyton Dove. Number 4, Callie Johnston. Number 5, Madeline Ritchie. Number 6, Harley Brewer. Number 7, Kylie Earlbeck. Number 8, Abigail Snelling. Number 9, Brooke Cox. Number 10, Emma Mandry. Number 11, Lauren Catherman. Number 12, Madeline Cox. Number 13 is Lily Underwood. Number 14 is Anissa Marino. Number 15 is Elizabeth Ashworth. Number 16 will be Victoria Sosaby. Number 17, Sky Dickey. Number 18, Lauren Henry. And finally, number 19, Everly Buchanan. Congratulations again to Coach Neal for their hard-fought victory here today and their 4A TAPS Volleyball Championship. Thank you for joining us on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio. We'll be back shortly for the 2A finals here from University High in Waco, Texas.